We had fun time in Warsaw and got frostbite to prove it, but now it's time for legs 2 and 3 of our 6th leg journey from Toronto. Today we're flying LOT from Warsaw to London City, but not direct. It is just days before Christmas, but the Warsaw airport is strangely empty, apart from some very Polish scenes. We have the business check-in zone all to ourselves, with the grumpy cat in prison checking us in thrown in as a bonus. This is how much it costs here to upgrade your airport experience. Yeah, there's nobody here. Yes, the fast-track security is completely empty, apart from the grumpy cats operating it, but you're not allowed to film them. With time to spare, we go to the lounge. Now, according to the airport website, there are 3 lounges here. I've only ever seen this one. You can use it whatever your destination, but bear in mind it's before immigration, on the mezzanine level above the children's playground by gate 1. As we're not leaving the EU just yet, today it's not an issue. This is LOT's own lounge, the flagship you might say, and for that it is a little small. I know, first world problems, right? This part used to be hammocks and funky chaiselongs. There is food and drink, so you won't go hungry, but not exactly something to write home about. There is a spa and 2 sets of bathrooms for each gender, which is massive because Warsaw Airport is chronically short on toilets. And off to one side there is a separate area for the more frequent customers. Now, this really is small, and they must be having an employee grumpy cat day, cause yet another grumpy cat lets us in, and she says no filming. As there's nowhere to hide and she's watching me like a hawk, I only have a few shots of the hip for you. There are a couple of desks in the corridor by the toilets, and another tiny room at the back. I did not see a shower, which they really should consider because look, this is the ladies, the one. It has a bum gun, kudos, very rare thing in Europe. Except people obviously think it's some weird sort of a shower. That might explain the bathroom shortage. I mean, you put good stuff in and what do you get? The customers just go and wreck it. Right, it's time to board. LOT's regional jets do get sleeves sometimes, but today we win a bus ride to this Embraer 190, which shall take us to Vilnius and then to London City. These are our seats. We get 2 each. Legroom. Can be a little tight for a taller person. Table size. No in-flight entertainment or Wi-Fi, but there are individual power points, so bring your own. There is room in the seat pockets. This time I choose to rather than have to sit on my bag. It's a comfort thing. And so, following a very Polish debacle about what froze up, who's at fault and who should now sign off on it,
cabin corridors in flight and clock.
We're off! We get afternoon tea, I'd say, regular vegetarian and children's, which respect to the company because the flight is 45 minutes wheels off to wheels down. So napkins off, we're there.
Temperature 0 degrees Celsius. I apologize for inconvenience to delay departure for Warsaw.
Good weather for landing, he said. And when he said that, you could almost believe him. But when something sounds too good to be true, well, it usually is. Still, we're down, and they can use the aircraft again.
Dear passengers, we landed at Vilnius airport. It's 4:50 p.m. local time and it's 0 degrees outside. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft comes to a complete stop in its final parking position. The fasten seatbelt sign is switched off.
I've done everything except for what I'm doing.
And now for the fun part, because in Vilnius you get kindly asked to leave the plane to do this little shimmy through the duty-free that hides the passport control because we are now leaving the EU. It's pretty empty, but I have e-gates as well. And then back to where you just came out of. Well, other side of the glass partition. The toilets, by the way, are downstairs, about 50 meters to your left here. So there aren't very many of us left, which is good, because that gate has standing room only. As we should be reboarding, two men in fluorescent jackets appear and their hearts skip a beat, because we're expecting more issues. But no, they're just here to lock the door by committee. Back on board, we're in different seats. Specifically, I get 1A, which has a lot more legroom but no storage space, really. The pockets are surprisingly roomy, but I have to let go of my comfort blanket yellow bag.
Polish Airlines is now our partner airlines. I would like to welcome you on board this Embraer 190 aircraft on a direct flight to London City.
Goodbye, fluorescent man. Legally, we're still on Polish territory and we're guests, paying guests. So we have to be fed. So there's dinner. Doesn't stand much of a chance with us. That's the vegetarian version. I was too late for the children's and way too late for regular. So instead have the Gremlin Loo review. Tiny, 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 even tinier than normally. Smells alright. Plane's 4 years old, so not too bad to it. It's fairly clean as well. And stuff works. Doesn't drain too fast. That's done and just about time as
have to be open for the time of landing. Please keep in mind that during landing, laptops and large electronic devices
na lotnisku London City. Jest godzina 18:30 czasu lokalnego, a temperatura na zewnątrz wynosi 7 stopni. Prosimy o pozostanie na swoich miejscach zapiętymi pasami bezpieczeństwa do momentu zatrzymania samolotu na stanowisku postojowym i wyłączenia sygnalizacji zapiąć pasy. Prosimy o zachowanie ostrożności podczas otwierania schowków bagażowych, gdyż znajdujące się tam przedmioty mogą wypaść. Przed wyjściem z samolotu prosimy o sprawdzenie, czy zabrały Państwo ze sobą cały bagaż potrzebny.
London City is the best ever airport to arrive in London. It only takes smaller planes, so there are never very many people here. And so you do not queue for immigration and you do not wait for your bags. So we're out in a jiffy, but oh yes, all the car rentals here close at 4 p.m. So if you want a car, you have to stay the night. Which is fine by me, because who doesn't like the smell of aviation fuel or the sound of reverse thrusts first thing in the morning? Silly people, that's who. Gremlin on the road.
Where is he?
See that bright light?
Oh yeah, now I see him. Go, 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 go.
He's using more the runway than I thought he would.
Wee!